Welcome back to another episode of the Know Your Power Show. I'm your host, Julie Renee.
I'm Gabby Fortune.
And I'm Kendall Grayboff. Why did I forget my name?
Nobody knows what they're doing right now because Julia is like freaking out.
I'm freaking out because today we're going to have a girl chat and it's not planned, it's not on paper, and it's not organized.
Julia's OCD is quaking right now.
It's not happy right now. But this is something that we really want to do. It's just that
Let's talk.
Go with the flow is not a part of my personality. Someone
Let's go.
never uses that to describe me. So I guess a part of girl chat, that's something that I need to work on.
No, let's do it.
I'm definitely a go with the flow person, but it is 10 a.m. on a Sunday where I didn't go to sleep until 3 a.m. where I've had no caffeine yet. So this is just going to be like kind of a shit show, but like in a good way.
No.
At least it'll be entertaining.
What a perfect time. What a more perfect time to just chill and talk. It's Sunday morning. Yeah. We're wide awake.
We're
literally not me.
We should literally all have an energy drink in hand as a part of girl chat. Yeah, because like agreed. Us, we don't really like drink, so energy drink could be like the next best thing to me.
Well,
agreed.
Okay, so let's start off with you, Julia. What have you been up? Honestly, we all have not seen each other in maybe about a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. So let's fill each other in on how life's been going. What have you been up to?
What's up with me is I've literally been traveling every single week in August, and I am run down to shits. So I tend to do that to myself a lot, where I just like pile on a bunch of things to the point where like the reason we're doing this podcast on a Sunday instead of the typical day we're supposed to is because I was traveling, and then the day that we were going to do it, I had just flown in back from traveling, and I was like, yeah, I'll be good to do a podcast after. And I was literally dead and so tired. And then the next day I slept through my alarm and missed my lash appointment. And if you know me, that's not something that I do.
Not the lashes.
No, my lashes are suffering. And now that's when I know that something's wrong, when my lashes are suffering. Gabby was fixing them before then. So my lesson is like, I do need to slow down. I don't like to because I love what I do so much. So It actually doesn't feel like work. Like I've been in Houston doing shoots with different people and then driving back and like celebrating things and having to be present with people for a month straight. And for someone who's introverted, that's hard for me. And next week I have to travel again. So it's not like I can actually slow down, but maybe the next month.
September will be our chill month, hopefully.
August, it's summer though. It's like the last month of summer, so like everybody's just trying to do the most. So.
Yeah.
But what were you doing like traveling? Like where'd you go?
So the first couple of weeks were Houston shoots. I was doing shoots with different YouTubers and stuff. And then I went to, I feel like I'm forgetting some of the things that I did because it just like happened.
It all kind of meshes together.
You went to Ohio.
Yeah, no, I went to First Form, which is in St. Louis, Missouri, and we did some shoots for their new energy drink. And y'all know that every year they launch their pumpkin spice latte.
Stop it.
Protein powder.
Stop.
So we did some shoots for that and just seeing behind the scenes of how it works. It's so funny. I was a hand model.
Were you?
Mom, you'd be so proud of me because never in my million years would I thought my chubby paws would be a hand model, but like I was the one who's like dropping things and like scooping things. So it was so great.
Well, you do have amazing nails, so that doesn't surprise me.
The nails made it.
Yeah.
If it didn't have the nails, they would have said go home.
When I don't have nails, I literally feel like a little boy.
Yeah.
Like it does not look cute. Yeah, but you have like feminine fingers. I don't.
She has feminine.
I have like some thick ass, I could like cut trees down type hands.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I have
Mine
the most
literally
manly hands.
Look like baby carrots that someone glued to my hands. And I put a baby carrot next to my thumb.
How serious you are saying that?
No, because I've done it and they look the same. One of the baby carrots looks like my thumb.
Put the picture up on the pod.
Are you comparing them like size-wise?
Size,
like
girth.
Not the girth.
Not the girth.
Also her tan, like, you know.
Yeah,
it's
all the above.
Yeah.
What about you, Kendall? Yeah. What have you been up to?
Honestly, not that much compared to you guys. I have a lot of traveling coming up, so the next few weeks are going to be really busy for me. The last few weeks, I feel like I've just blacked out. I don't really know. I've been making new friends. That was fun. I went to Dallas.
Who they? I'll beat them up.
Yeah.
Who are they?
You guys would also love them.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, that's been cool. I mean, I've hung out with them a few times in the past like 2 weeks, and then I went to Dallas for a pro bodybuilding show. That was super fun.
That you shot Ashley there.
Yeah.
She looked amazing.
She looked amazing. God. Yeah, truly. And
those pictures turned out amazing too. That was at Destination.
No, we went to this gym called Hidden Gym.
Oh, Hidden Gym.
Which is in fact a hidden gym, which is pretty cool. I mean, the gym itself isn't, but they have like this whole back part that's hidden. So like, hence the name. But yeah, everything was black and white, which is my aesthetic. So it just it was very easy to shoot in that gym. I've been doing a lot of photo shoots recently. I've been just training my clients. That's about it. Yeah.
Fun.
The traveling I have coming up though, I'm going to Arizona 1 week from today.
So now I can pay you back and I can watch Rex. While you travel
yes.
and I stay home.
Oh my God, that'd be so fun.
Where are you going? Where are you going in the next few weeks?
I'm doing Arizona in a week or two. Then my mom is coming here, which I'm super excited about. I haven't seen my mom in a minute. So she's going to come here. We're going to be in Houston.
There's a bug.
Fly.
It's from the plant. We have a plant and it likes to attract the bugs.
We might need a new plant.
Hey, your mom is from Seattle, right? She's not from, but she lives in Seattle.
My mom
currently.
moved to Seattle in almost a year ago now. But she stayed here for a little bit, and she comes back and forth. I went to visit her once, but yeah, she's coming in. And then she wants to plan a girls trip, which I need to talk to you guys about, because like I would love for like you guys and like Erica, and we could like
we talked about Seattle. I've never been.
I would be down to
There was a bug. He tried to eat my face.
I think it'd be fun. Either there or just like somewhere like fast.
Have
like
you ever been to
beach.
Seattle?
No.
I know it's not really.
I'm never like, hey, let's go to Seattle.
Yeah.
It's very much so my vibe. I'm a big like mountain person.
Yeah,
so.
you're definitely a vampire, like you.
Rain
Edward Cullen,
me.
Bella Thorne, not Bella Thorne. What's her name?
That's the only thing is my mom was saying like, because we're trying to plan it for October, that it does rain a lot, and she's like, I would hate for you guys to come here and it be just like boring, so we might just go somewhere else.
That could be a vibe though.
Yeah, it might be. I like rain for like
different.
2 days.
We can be those like we can be the basic bitches who we could put our Uggs on and get a pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah.
Stop! I love Uggs.
Yeah, like when people get mad at like basic bitch stuff, I'm like, but like they're doing it right.
Julia, have you ever owned a pair of Uggs?
No,
Really?
Julia doesn't do that.
You would be so cute in the little furry boots.
I grew up in New York, and every girl, as soon as snow hit the ground,
before that
season.
No, before that, if they like looked on the forecast and they saw snow like the next month,
I'm telling
boom,
you, like the
Uggs.
first day, they would like, it's like they wake up and be like, I smell winter. And they would just put them on and everyone would just look the same walking around school with like their oversized sweaters. And,
yes, pink.
And then their Starbucks.
Pink from Victoria's Secret.
Not going to lie though, yesterday I went to Summer Moon and I don't know if you guys.
I went there yesterday too.
Really?
I went there this morning. We didn't get anything.
Well,
like I really want to go.
For the non-Austin people, it's like a chain here in Austin
and
of
it's
really good coffee.
Way better than Starbucks.
Oh yeah, it's
really
really
But I went in and realized they're trying to like do Starbucks, but like better. And they are. They have an autumn moon latte.
I saw that. Yeah, it's
way
like
better than
pumpkin
Starbucks.
spice.
Obviously, probably way more calories because of whatever secret sauce they put in it. But it's literally they're doing Starbucks better than Starbucks. Mm-hmm. And it's like fancier.
Summer Moon sponsor us. We love you.
Imagine free coffee. I'd be there 24 hours of the day.
I know. I just work there.
I do work there sometimes.
I only know the 2 locations down south. Are there locations?
I think there's
everywhere?
like 7. Did you just intentionally burp into the camera?
Yeah, it's gross. That was a laugh I've never made before.
It is, you know,
evil.
No, Halloween's coming up. Should we practice?
Oh my God, what are we gonna be and do? Powerpuff Girls,
I'm
I think
She-Hulk.
would be one good. With who?
By myself.
We need to do a group costume.
But we can also do a group one.
I think Powerpuff Girls would be cute. I had sent Julia one. I honestly, I watched Kim Possible, but like I was also super young, so I don't know the other girl's name. But like Kim Possible, and then like I guess the dark version.
The dark
of her.
version of
and
her.
I will be the naked mole rat.
Yeah. Can we please do that?
I love the naked mole rat.
I would literally
That's exactly
cry.
what I'll be. Wait, what's another thing we could be? We could be. Oh, that would be fun if we were like all dressed up as like princesses. Okay, I have a daughter.
Oh my God, we
We're
can
like
be princesses
Gabby.
and we can hold hands and skip from house to house and go trick or treating.
Natalie wants to be a princess this year, but she also wants to be like a ghost. So
Why'd you say that?
That's like
a ghost. She wants to be like 3 different things. So I had to buy her like 5 different costumes.
She's got outfit changes. All right,
I
Mom.
love her. Like she goes back to the same houses trick or treating in her new outfit.
No, listen,
just to
Halloween
get more
is her
candy.
shit. Because like when she was born in the beginning of the year. So like by Halloween time, she was kind of like getting what was going on. So now like her earliest memories of a holiday is Halloween. So
that's cute.
Halloween is like her.
I was gonna say before we continue on this train, what have you been up to? Because we didn't ask you, and then we can go back to Halloween.
What have I been up to? I've been kind of taking a break from work, honestly, because I've felt there was one day in specific that we were in Houston and I just felt very overwhelmed at the gym. And I like went up to Julia and I was like, Julia, I like just can't focus.
Yeah.
And I was a shit show. Like I was like going through the gym, like I had so much anxiety for no reason,
Yeah.
like absolutely no reason.
Does it feel like burnout?
Yeah, I didn't know what it was. And then Julia was like, I think you need a break. Like, I really
Yeah.
do think you're just like overwhelmed and you have a lot going on. And I was like, dude, you know what? I can't remember the last time since I started working out in Houston or in Texas that I like really had a break from working out and from like social media. I was
Yeah.
like, that's exactly what I need. And then I went to Mexico.
That's one way to take a break.
We were going anyways, but that was like, it was a nice time away from everything.
Yeah.
That was
And I
forced.
got to,
It was kind of forced.
And I was like, I got to like unwind and relax and take a deep breath and really figure out what I wanted to do going forward, figure out who I wanted to be with going forward. And then I got to spend some time with my daughter this past week too. So that was nice.
Good.
But other than that, I don't really know. Yeah, just chilling, just trying to like reground myself.
You're in like a big transition phase of life with like
Yes.
moving, new people.
Oh, yeah, I'm
new
moving.
everything.
Yeah.
So I could see why that's overwhelming. You really need to like remove yourself sometimes to like look at things objectively. And be
Yeah.
like, where should I go from here?
And I was like, I'm just the type of person that always wants to help people. And I found myself helping too many people and it was just draining me. And now I'm just like, okay, like it's okay to focus on yourself sometimes and to take time off and to, just like relax a little.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I've been doing. But yeah, I'm moving into my new place in Houston, like probably tomorrow. And then, yeah, that gave me a lot of anxiety too, because I was just like living everywhere. Like I was living out of a suitcase and it was just overwhelming.
Yeah.
But I'm back. I'm going to start working out again, like probably next week when I get fully moved in. And the glow up is about to be crazy. I'm excited. I changed I like kind of changed my workout split. I kind of want to like go back to working out upper body a little bit more and
it feels
going
good.
back to my roots. I feel like I lost myself a little bit.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
I feel like a lot of us get impacted by like what the people around us are doing too. You really need to like do whatever makes you happy.
Yeah. And I think that's what was making me unhappy is that I was just not being myself. So now I know.
Well,
that.
welcome back.
Welcome back, Gabby Fortune. But yeah, that's all I've been doing. Next week, this next month too, I've got to do a lot of traveling and stuff. But I'm very thankful for it all. And I'm excited.
Yeah.
Going forward.
I love that.
Woo, woo.
Now we can go back to Halloween. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, Halloween. What's up? I love Halloween. What's your favorite holiday?
Probably Christmas.
Really?
I'd say Christmas and Halloween are pretty tied. It depends what I do. I feel like I always have plans for Christmas. I always see my family. We usually travel. If we don't travel, it's like, it feels very like a loving environment. Halloween, I've definitely had some Halloweens where I just stay at home and do nothing. Yeah. So depends on the year.
Julia, let us both guess what your favorite holiday is. I'm looking at my mic, my bad.
Is it plugged in?
I got it. I was just messing with the wire.
Oh, okay. We're good.
Take a guess.
Let me guess. I'm going to guess.
Based off of my love language, what's my favorite holiday?
Oh, you like Valentine's Day?
No. Her love language is gift giving.
You like Christmas.
Yeah, I was going to say Christmas, or if like your birthday counts.
Yeah, my birthday is also my favorite holiday.
I feel like that's what I always said growing up. I was always like, oh, I just like Kendall month. Because my birthday is end of January, and like I'm the youngest of 3 older brothers. So like from Christmas to my birthday was just like a gift every week. Like I would get like money for Christmas. We would go shopping like every week. And then before I knew it, it was my birthday. And I was like, bet more gifts and more money. And then it continues.
That's ideal. Having it during the month of Christmas is not ideal.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Or like day of.
Don't you double up.
And speaking of birthdays, I just had a birthday August 4th. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, that was hands down the best birthday I've ever had in my life. It was so fun. Julia, you actually made my night. Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Cut.
You gotta,
there. Jeez, I was like totally unscrewed. Julia made my night.
Why?
You danced with us, and I remember you telling us a long time ago that like I
had to drag her ass on the dance floor.
We did, but you are so amazing at dancing. I don't even know why you don't like go on Dancing with the Stars or something.
No, literally, Julia goes, "Oh no, I don't know how to dance," and then just like transitions into salsa dancing, and like fully like I was like, "What do you mean?" We're all like kind of swaying, doing like club girl dance, and like Julia just comes out here and starts like
it was
doing
Latin
the hips.
Night.
I was like, what the fuck?
It was Latin night, so it was just a complete vibe.
I don't even know.
Into a new person.
I don't know how, because I don't know how to salsa dance. I guess it's just
like
there.
One sip of alcohol and you're just
and
like a professional salsa dancer. You fully crushed it. It was really amusing.
It made me
that was
so
fully perfect.
Happy.
That was a perfect weekend.
No,
because we celebrated on a Thursday, so we had went to dinner. Got like fully taken care of, which was so like it was just like
shout out.
Yeah, they like really were very attentive to us. And then we went to a club, and it's a Thursday. It was pretty empty, which I love, which I think all 3 of us loved. I'm not a fan of like super crowded clubs. It feels gross. I don't want to be there. I actually wasn't drinking. I don't know if you guys knew that. I think I did. Why are you looking at me like I was DD, guys?
Again?
I lied to me.
I had one drink at the restaurant, which was like mostly sugar, and then I did 1 shot. And that combo, like I was sober.
Oh my God.
Especially because
this whole time I thought you were drunk.
No, I was pretty sober. So,
snake.
So like,
I'm a snake.
I would not lie about it if you asked.
Dang.
But
you bamboozled the fuck out of me.
Well, I always have fun anyway. Like I'll dance to no music, no alcohol, no nothing. I don't need any of that to have fun. It's just like fun on occasion. But I just decided I didn't want to like go too far that night. So I was like 1 shot and I'm good. And so I'm really glad it wasn't packed, because if it was packed and you're sober, like that's annoying.
Yeah.
So
and we had our own area, so we can just like be with our people.
It was really nice. It was really nice.
It got a little full at the end. And I was like,
yeah. I mean, I left early-ish.
We have to tell the stories of like the crazy people that we met in Houston that night. Like 3 instances happened that were so crazy that made me go, I'm never moving to Houston ever.
Was I not there?
Yes, you were. Yes, you.
The man at the club.
You weren't there the second time.
Okay.
So there was a guy at the club that was dancing. First of all, he like started coming up to me and I pushed him.
Julia straight up pushed this guy.
I was just like,
straight up pushed him. I was like, Julia, you're amazing.
Oh my God, I wasn't here for that.
It was so funny because he just like danced. He like got
and
pushed,
then you were like,
and then he just danced back like, okay. He was too drunk. He wasn't even mad.
Really don't care.
But then when we went, there was another guy that was dancing like in our area, like he was trying to get too close, and he was really tall, and I remember him because he had like kind of blondish dreads. And remember this when I tell you the second story. But we went to IHOP after, and some crazy guy comes in that doesn't know this group of girls, and he goes to the group of girls and he's like, oh, I'm gonna do this to you. How the F, blah blah blah. Like he's just threatening them. And I literally looked at him and was like, I looked at the girls, I said, do you know him? And they were like, no, he just walked in here. And then the creepiest thing that he did, once they actually got him to leave, he was like at the front of the door, and he peeks his head out from the door, and he starts counting down from 5 while he looks at them. You were there, Gabby. You don't remember?
It's my birthday. I don't even remember. You just mentioned IHOP. I don't even remember we went to IHOP. Yes. What did I eat? We got pancakes.
Yes.
No, not me and you. Me and
I
Ellie
wasn't
did.
there.
Yes, you got pancakes. I got the tres leches.
Yeah. I remember
I've
now.
had those,
they're pretty
I
good.
think, yeah.
Wait, did I? I don't know. I ate somebody's tres leches that wasn't mine. But it was so creepy. He starts counting down and looking at them. And then later on, he was like looking at them outside through the window in his car. So that was weird. And then me, Erica, and Zach
was weird.
are on our way home. And we're driving with an Uber, and I'm so glad that Zach came with us just because like I didn't have a knife or anything. And I like, if I'm going to take an Uber, I want to have a knife on me.
Sure.
And the guy from the club with the dreads runs out in the middle of the street.
I thought you were about to say he was the driver.
Uber driver.
No.
What?
The Uvu driver. No, he runs out in the middle of the street in front of the car while it's going fast. And he did it to, and we looked back and he did it to 3 more cars after. Like he was trying to get run over or he was trying to get a ride. Straight up.
Weird.
And I was like, Houston's wild.
Yeah.
I'm never moving here.
I don't think I'll ever move back to Houston. I lived there for like 2.5 years and that was all I needed.
It was wild. I was like, what is going on? There's something in
and
the water tonight.
Thursday.
It was granted. It was a Thursday
like that's
night.
Friday night festivities.
Yeah.
Like it's not a Thursday.
Yeah, that
night.
was like I had a shit show of a week at work and I need to like
for sure
get ran over.
Regardless, I had a great time.
Yes. Oh, it was
and
so fun.
All of you guys made me feel very special, and I haven't felt like that in a very, very long time. So thank you for everything.
so
It was a great group too.
Kendall.
It was,
Yeah,
like, perfect.
amazing. It was like literally my best friends.
Yeah.
And my best friend Ellie, she came from Colorado and she spent like the whole week with me and we had a lot of fun. We ate a lot of good food. So that was by far the best birthday I've ever had. It was so special to me.
It was a lot of fun.
I always like hate birthdays. My own, not other people. I love celebrating other people. I always have like a hard time with my own birthday. Similar to Halloween. Sometimes I just don't do anything on my birthday and I'm like, damn, like it falls on like a weekday and you're just working and you're like, no one knows it's my birthday.
No one cares about
Yeah.
me. Me, I'm like one of those people that have like high expectations for my birthday.
I think that's my issue is I have high expectations
I'm like,
and then they're never met.
Yeah, someone's going to plan a trip for me. Someone's going to, all the things.
do it.
And then I'm like.
Yeah, me and Gabby just need to team together and give you an amazing
Hey, Julia, we got you.
birthday.
This year, it's about to be crazy.
She doesn't see it.
Oh, sorry. She's like, and myself.
They're trying to
We
fist
got
bump.
you, we got you.
Left hanging.
Oh, what else has been going on? How have you guys, what's you guys in the gym?
I'm going to be honest. I can't remember the last time I got a solid workout. Because I've been traveling so much, it's just been like a couple leg days here and there and like touching things. But like I've been exhausted to the point where like I don't even really want to go. I haven't even been doing cardio because every morning when I was in first form, we were picked up at 6 a.m. with like a whole day of shooting.
Yeah. Wow.
And I was like, this is just how it's going to be. Because if I did that physical activity, I really wouldn't have had energy to do anything. So yeah, I haven't been training.
I've also had really like bad workouts all week. I've had like such bad anxiety that 2 exercises in, my heart rate will be at like 200 BPM. And I'm like, I need to leave or like just go stretch. Been doing a lot of stretching, a lot of like walking. I went on like a hour-and-a-half walk with my brother yesterday, so that was fun.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, we took his little twin boys to the pool, and that was like a mile walk there, a mile back, which took us a very long time.
Oh my God, yeah. Would have been like wheezing.
I kind of was. I was like, wow, I'm like really out of shape because him and his wife were doing it so easily. And I was like, I really need to like do more cardio.
This woman just had 2 babies. And
she just had 2 babies and she was like doing fine. She was like pushing the wagon with the babies in it. And I was like, I was walking behind them holding a water bottle. Like, I'm very out of shape.
Me.
But yeah, my workouts haven't been great. I've learned recently to be a lot nicer to myself when I have bad workouts. Like, similar to you, like it's okay to take a break. Like it's okay to, we've been at this for so many years and like lifting so aggressively 6 times a week for so long. And I feel like I'd say the past few months I've been like slowly losing weight without like aggressively cutting calories and without like, I don't know. This is the first time I'm just like letting my body do its thing. Like I'm just letting it heal. I haven't been killing myself in the gym and I haven't been killing myself with food. And it like my body's responding so well. And it's like, oh, we're just not stressed out anymore.
No,
like things are just working properly now.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I was like, dude, I finally feel like my hormones are like,
it's definitely hormone related too.
Yeah. I was like, I gained a lot of weight like at first, and then I was like, and then it just kind of went away. It was weird. It was so weird. Yeah, it just leveled out.
I feel like the fluffiest ever right now because haven't been able to be on track because I'm like flying and like traveling.
Flying always makes me
feel and
like
eating different foods.
awful.
Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow because I'm just gonna like
get back to it.
I'm gonna hit it hard.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna get my cardio in. My ankles swell if I eat like a lot of food. And
my
then
hands do.
Go back and do cardio. My ankles start swelling while doing the Stairmaster because it's like releasing all of the glycogen from my body. And I'm like, ow, 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 ow. But I'm like, still do it. Oh man.
Oh my God. I have to
hard.
show you this picture of this restaurant and this food that we were eating.
Was this your first time in Mexico?
Yeah.
I've never been.
Look
We
at
gotta
these
go.
pancakes.
We gotta get our pod or our.
Oh my God, these pancakes
Passports.
have like coconut.
Oh,
What's
wow.
that meat thing on it?
It looks like turkey bacon,
It
but
looks
it
like
was
turkey
actually
bacon.
just bacon. The fruit there in Mexico
Probably so fresh.
was so fresh. I was like, I don't think I've ever tasted a mango like this. Like, it was insane.
The only place I've been that is like even comparable. Oh my gosh,
I
she's
knew you were
showing me
gonna like that.
salmon now, which is my favorite food in the world.
No, I can't. I can't stop.
But
That food was
the
amazing.
only comparable place I've been is Hawaii, and their fruit, like pineapple in Hawaii, is just like on its own level.
It's like, why are we even eating it here?
Yeah,
If
we
you
have
could-
like weird
It's
genetically modified.
If you could
fruit
go on a
things.
vacation right now, where would you go?
like if money didn't matter,
No, yeah, like anywhere.
I've
Where, like,
always wanted to go to Greece.
Australia.
Australia seems. I could see you like living in
I
Australia.
definitely can see myself
Yeah.
living there too.
I like
actually
the lifestyle there.
was interviewed on a podcast on Friday with a girl who lives in Australia, and she was like, "It's completely like it's just sunny there, like and beautiful all the time," and that's like me.
And like fitness is really big there. Health
It
is
is.
really big there. I feel like if I had to move somewhere out of this country, it would be
I'd
Australia.
probably-
Australia?
Where would you guys visit though? Or where would you
Probably
visit?
Tulum right now.
I would also love Tulum.
I'll go back. No, we were talking about going back next month. If you guys get your freaking passports.
Yeah, we need to go.
Julia,
Let's,
get your
like,
birth
do it this
certificate.
Julia doesn't have her birth certificate. Julia was never born.
Get your birth certificate.
Why do I keep telling myself? Is it third person? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Julia, don't
The only
do
time I do that is if I like make a mistake, I go, "Oh, stupid Kendall."
that. Why'd you do that,
stupid.
Kendall?
No, seriously, let's go back. I keep unplugging this. I'm so sorry.
I'm super down.
It's
We need a
so
girls'
cheap.
trip.
It is so cheap.
That isn't
We
Houston.
stayed at an all-inclusive resort. The food was good. The gym that was there at
Did
the
you go to the
resort-
jungle gym?
Of course I went to
my
the
God,
jungle gym.
I'm so
I will
jealous.
say, one thing that pissed me off was that you couldn't bring cameras in.
Oh,
You could only shoot on your phone.
Oh.
that's
I know.
weird. You would think they want cameras.
It sucked.
I think
but
in the past they've allowed cameras, but
Yeah,
they
I don't-
probably
I
just
don't know.
don't anymore.
It might be too many. Was it busy?
no, well, I mean, it was right when we pulled up, but then we got there and everybody kind of just left.
When
They're like, "Oh, the real fitness people are here. I'll go home."
I think it was
they hop
freaking-
on a flight.
No, it
they
was-
actually leave the island.
It was definitely Marco. He's just loud and obnoxious and crazy. So like, yeah.
They're
Well,
like,
there was a couple people there.
and we're leaving. It's my time to leave.
I'm gonna head out. No, it was so fun though. Like it was a lot smaller in person than I thought it was gonna be. It's
Really?
just like this.
It
Little,
looks pretty small.
It's just like this little alley of gym, but it was very beautiful. The mirrors. Oh my God, I want those mirrors in my house.
Are they
They were
big?
so freaking big, and they were just like covered in like wood logs. It was just beautiful.
Pretty.
It would at the whole time
Let's
I
do
was
a
like,
girls'
Julia,
trip.
I'm dead serious. I will go back in a heartbeat. I love that.
I'd buy
place.
way too much stuff there and then like not
It
be
was
able to bring it
cheap.
back.
You,
It was
you should like
cheap.
buy stuff and then like put it in a box and ship it back
Ship
to
it all
yourself.
back.
No, it was cheap. Everything was so cheap. In the restaurants, the food was so healthy. Like it was in like we.
I'm sold.
Yes, the beach foods.
And the beach was beautiful. The water was blue. The trees were. There was like these little animals
Did
everywhere.
you guys stay like right on the water?
Yeah. We had like this little. Josh is gonna laugh. But we were like in this like privilege club. Like it was like an upgrade thing. And you had like your own beach. and-
Privileged
No,
ass.
no, I hate that word. Like, why did they use that? Anyways, but we had like our own beach, and oh god, it was so beautiful. I want to go back. That's like my favorite place in the world. It was just so pretty.
Let's go back.
I know we're going back.
The only thing is, I was walking right everywhere I walked. I was just like. My legs were sticking together so bad. And in my head, I was like, Julia could never survive here.
I need to buy some chafing
Yeah,
cream.
I was gonna say I know Lush makes this like oil or something that's like
Oh, I need
specifically
it.
for that.
I
Yeah.
need
I've
it.
never
It was
used
bad.
it, but I need that.
It was hot, but it was just like a vibe.
I would
was
just
fine.
walk that big duck-footed walk I do, like left, right.
That was literally me on the walk with my brother yesterday. I was in like short shorts and I was like, oh god,
I would have
did
been
not
like
prepare.
telling the baby to get out of the wagon and trade places. Get out, privileged.
But we also had a golf cart that took us everywhere too. So like
that's
if we didn't
nice.
want to walk, we could get a golf cart.
You were there for how many days?
I think 5 or 6.
That's nice.
It was nice.
I'm even down for like a long weekend with you guys somewhere. Just like Like
let's plan
Thursday
it.
to
Yeah,
Monday.
like even like a closer beach or whatever.
I was gonna say like a beach.
Just like not Galveston.
I don't
please.
even know
It's
if
so ugly.
No, I don't think I've even been on like a vacation. All mine are
Like
work
work
related.
Yeah.
Julia.
All the traveling I've done this year
Unless it's
has
been with
work.
like my family when I was younger and we would go to like Port Aransas.
Oh, I like Porte.
Yeah,
I've never been there. Well, let's change that. Let's
Do you
a
like Porte?
vacation.
Do you like Porte?
It's all right.
What other beaches have you been
I
to?
feel like I'm just watching Julia's brain slowly malfunction.
She does not like this.
No. I'm telling you, like I've been working nonstop.
No,
and like
I know.
we have an event today and I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
shoot,
We need to like chug some caffeine before the event. I saw Julia Thursday and I came here and we watched a full season of a terrible reality
full
show.
season.
Like we literally watched a full season of
Was
a
it
show.
Love
We got
Island?
poke.
Yes.
No,
It
it
was
was
in that.
what was it called?
Oh, it's called Temptation
Temptation
Island.
Island.
So one of my toxic traits is I love dating shows. Love
I've
Island
never watched one.
and Temptation. Like any of those like dating shows, they're my thing because
so stupid.
I am like stimulating my brain all day with like work, and that's like just like dumb TV. And I love it. But I was like determined to get Kendall obsessed with it, and she was.
By the end, we were Googling where everyone was at now and like seeing,
It's so fun.
It was, yeah.
Josh got me on Love Island UK. Like
Oh
in
my
the
God.
You
first
guys
episode,
keep trying to tell me to watch that.
it's so stupid. It's funny.
Yeah.
See, Temptation Island like weirdly gave me anxiety the first half, and then I was like, yeah, because like they're
That's so
kind of
you.
like cheating on each other, and I was like, this is fucked up, guys.
Yeah, but they're
And
agreeing
then,
to.
and then like I don't know. By the end of it, it's like everyone's just like so backstabby that you're like,
Is
okay, this
Temptation
pretty
just
okay.
like-
It's skinny. So Temptation Island, here's the premise.
This is the
so
promo.
4 couples go on the show. They're dating. They've been together for a while. They go on the show to test their relationship to see if they can last. Most of them are like already rocky already. And then they have the opportunity to date a bunch of girls and a bunch of guys.
So like all the girls are in one house with a bunch of single guys, and all the guys are in one house with a bunch of single
like
girls.
the couples get split up.
Yeah.
And
They're like nowhere near each other.
yes. So Zach and I actually did which is funny. I think I told Kendall, but I didn't tell Gabby. Zach and I interviewed to be on that show a couple years ago.
I would have.
But we didn't.
out.
We didn't know the extent of like how bad it was because me and Kendall watched it and we made it to like the second cuts and then we both were like, we can't do this. I was
Yeah.
like, this isn't us because to go onto the show, you needed like a problem. Your relationship needed a problem. And I mean, I guess now
I would have made one up. I would have made one up. I would have been like,
No,
we were
because-
trying. We were like thinking. We're like, okay. And the only thing that really was bothering me and him at the time was that he's just messy and I was anal. And that's not enough to like end a relationship. Like
Yeah, not at all.
So we were just like, this isn't genuine to us. We're not going to do it. So we're glad that we didn't do it because
oh man, you should have done it.
right.
No, this show
would've
is
been so
crazy.
funny.
Yes.
The show's crazy. There was one couple that like they made it through. They were super loyal the whole
was
time, and
amazing.
then they left together,
Yes.
and he proposed, and it was
Yes.
beautiful.
Oh,
yes.
But everyone else, they were fucking awful to each other. It was
man.
bad.
I started watching season
Season 2?
two when
Oh
y'all
my God, I
left,
want to.
And literally the first night, one of the girls slept with someone else, and she
Oh my
was the
God.
one that was she was telling her boyfriend that he was going to do that, and the
Oh
first
my
night she
gosh.
does, and he's literally like 7 foot tall, dark, and handsome, the most gorgeous man, like. And I was like, well, yeah. And he was huge and buff and muscular. And I was like, okay, well, yeah. And it was, yeah. I was like, that sucks.
What about?
Toxic trait, watching.
I was gonna.
My guilty pleasure is the Kardashians. That's like the only reality TV I watch, and I do watch it with the same premise of I'm like everything else in my life is so like organized and like work focused that I'm like I just want to watch people complain about their like $10 million earring being lost.
No, I literally just like watching them because they're so pretty, and I just like
That too. I want
kind
to
of-
be them.
I kind of imagine myself like what I would be doing if I had that much money.
Yeah.
Like I would just like,
You're over there just like, that must be nice.
I was talking to my
kinda
friends the other
fantasizing.
day about like what it would be like being a billionaire, and I don't want to be a billionaire. Like imagine being that rich, like nothing is fulfilling anymore, you know? And then we were also talking about like winning the lottery, like what we would buy with it. I feel like I would change my identity and like move because people will just start using you, you know?
Oh, of course.
But what would you guys buy But like, if you could only, what's the first thing you would buy if you won the lottery?
Buy my mom and dad a house.
That's like literally
Get
what
outta
all of us
here,
said.
Julia, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I would pay off
why wouldn't
any
you?
debt my whole family has.
Take care of your family.
Yeah.
Because I like where I live. As
would
long as
stay
my
here.
parents are fine first, that's what matters to me.
You won the lottery, you would stay in this apartment.
I would buy a house.
I really like
Buy a house, girl.
I would, yeah, but for like the long-term investment.
Okay,
a house
then
would
maybe
be
rent
better.
this one out and buy a house.
Yeah.
There you
or
go.
whatever. It
That's
just seems
fair.
like a lot of work.
It is.
Buying a house is a lot.
But when you have that much money, like breaking a lease is not that much work.
That's true.
A long process, but not a hard process.
I just hoard money.
I think that's a good
That's
trait.
a good thing to do.
Yeah. I
My
think I'm
mom's
definitely
always like, why don't you ever like spend? I mean, literally, I just bought 6 pairs of shoes, lifting shoes. And she's always like, why don't you ever like buy anything? Because when we go shopping together, I'm just like, if it's not a need, like I'm just not gonna get it. But lifting shoes, that's different.
me.
kind of a necessity.
Kind of a need.
Yeah.
Because mine were getting so broken in that I was like, okay, this actually hurts to train in.
Yeah.
It actually hurt.
I need new shoes.
I
Desperately.
really liked having this talk though.
It was fun.
We haven't seen each other in a
Yeah,
while.
we really haven't caught up. I want
So,
to see what you guys are up to.
What was like in this little chapter of your life? What's the biggest thing that you learned?
That's
in,
what I was gonna learn. That's what.
Yeah, yeah. Me and you were like this.
Yes. Okay, Kendall.
I'm not answering first. I need to think about that.
Okay.
Gabby.
I was gonna say Julie. Julie,
I
you
know
go
mine.
first.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go
yeah,
first.
go.
I learned
Well,
mine.
thanks.
It's just that I need to be a little bit more cautious with how much energy I'm giving out to different things and not overload myself, because when you do that, like it seems great in the time being, but then you're not going to be there with all your all to the people that seriously matter, like your partners, your
Yes.
friends. It's just hard to be there. Like, yeah. And
I
it's
feel
just
like all three of us have that same
yeah, it's
answer.
kind of similar to this right now. So yeah, I just need to learn how to like chill, calm down a little bit.
Yes.
Because I get really mad at myself. I've been getting really mad at myself these past couple of days for like eating like whatever I wanted, for not training. Like I've been getting really mad at myself.
Yeah.
And it's not like for me, it's more like you're supposed to, I just have this little persona of the person that I'm supposed to be, and also the person that people expect me to be.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes people expect me to be perfect because I'm a bodybuilder. I'm always supposed to be on point. And then like even in my friend groups, like I am the organized one. I am the one that always has their shit together. So it's hard for me to not have my shit together, because I feel like then, which
I mean, life happens.
my friends
also.
don't even care.
What does that quote say
That's-
on your table? Do you remember it?
Oh, let me read it to you
Yeah,
guys.
I think it's a perfect time to
So
just
get
read
it.
this
I
little
literally
note.
said this. I'm getting up. Hi. One of my clients. Hi.
I came in here and on Julia's desk right here, there was a note and she's about to read it.
It says, no one relates to perfect because it doesn't exist.
I read that
Amen.
and it's just very true right now for me too. I liked that.
Yeah, I literally said it to a client that I was having a call about binge eating, and she's just like, I wants to be perfect at it immediately. And I was like, look, like, you might be here looking up and thinking that I have like my shit together. I was like, but I don't. I still struggle just as much as you do. And I told her that, and then I wrote it down. I was like, that was good, Julia. It's like, yeah, fucking high five to self. I was like, I'll put that
I
somewhere.
mean, it's super true. And we all put a lot of pressure on ourselves that we think is coming externally, and it's not. We just like kind of make this own pressure.
Yeah. Like for me, like I am anxious to go to this event because I'm afraid people are going to see the way that I look and be like disappointed that I look terrible.
You look amazing.
That's just like, honestly.
look
You know what's
amazing.
crazy? You know what's
Like,
crazy is that I literally thought the same thing this
Yeah.
morning. I was like, whoa. I was like, I haven't worked out in a month.
Yeah. I was like, I haven't been working out. I've been doing my cardio. I was like, I've been just eating freely. I was like, I'm afraid that I'm going to go there to this event, and these girls that like look up to us will be like, oh fuck, they ain't what you think. And this is literally how I don't think like this. This isn't like a normal way for me to think, but I don't dwell on it. I'm like, I know this is just like,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's also like okay to think like that sometimes, as long as you can view it objectively of like, okay, I know I'm just thinking about this because the last few weeks of my life have been a little hectic and like not the norm.
Like for me, when my life isn't structured routine, that's why I'm such a good bodybuilder, because I thrive off of that. But when it's like for me, having to do this podcast on this day instead of the day we're supposed to, like it gives me anxiety because I have to have things. So, and this is a toxic trait of mine too. It's not a good thing. It's beneficial for a lot of things, but not for other things. But when my life is out of order in that way, I feel inner chaos.
Yeah,
Like
I think it's normal.
Yeah.
Be nice to yourself.
Okay, thanks, Kendall.
You still look amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I'll just
she
wear
really
something to
does.
cover my body today, which is not normal
That's
for
like,
Julia.
I mean, that's like what I do when I'm not feeling the best. It's like a big t-shirt and still have your ass out type of day.
yeah. My ass is fire.
Exactly. I feel like when I am like kind of gaining weight or holding water, I'm like, at least my ass looks
Yes.
great. Like my stomach, who cares? I'll wear a hoodie.
Yes. For me, it's like I just feel like watery.
Yeah.
And for bodybuilders, you would know it's just like a layer of like film over you.
Yeah.
And you know, like for me, it's like if I just get back to my regular routine
Exactly.
for
Exactly.
a week, it's
It'll
gonna
come back.
balance
You
out.
can't
But right now,
stress. Yeah.
I feel like the Michelin Man.
Right now, I feel soft.
Yeah.
Like I just
feel
feel
soft
like
too.
squishy
I haven't been
and
eating.
like I
Let's
don't.
take some pump before our training session and just like
They're gonna be like so confused as to why we're like fucking
Honestly,
working
though,
out when they get there.
I'll probably talk to them about this topic
think we should.
when we're there.
I think
we
it'll be
should.
nice.
Anyways,
Everyone can relate to it.
That was enough about me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I went on
What have you
tangent.
taken away?
The past couple months, probably just to not be so hard on myself. Just exactly everything that Julia just said, I can relate to exactly what I've been going through recently. I'm just like, I overthink about everything and I'm so hard on myself and my work and I'm just doing too much. I was doing too much and I was
Yeah.
overthinking like every aspect of my life. And I just needed to sit back and kind of be grateful for everything. And that's just
How
about
cute.
it.
Yeah.
don't
I like
really-
that though.
Everything that Julia said is what I can relate to.
I can relate to it too.
Yeah.
I'd say a positive takeaway is I've been like going through some shit recently.
Yep.
And I've realized that I am so much stronger than I was like a year ago.
You
I
are
know
more
my
powerful.
power.
Yes.
I love that.
Like things that are going on that would typically make me fall into a depression, I'm like doing really well. I'm just like,
Ooh, I
I'm
love
viewing
that.
life a lot more optimistically.
Honestly, though, I would say the same thing about you. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
And it's
I'm just
crazy
happier.
because, like, my friend group, and this is just like a nice thing to say, like, hyping you up, but my friend group that I have with Zach, they've all noticed that, like, from Instagram that you've like there's something different about you.
Yeah.
Like there's a more confidence, there's more
I love that.
assurance, and I know that's something that you've struggled
Yeah.
with in the past.
For
so
sure.
they're seeing that and they haven't even seen you in person. So
Yeah, that's
I love
really
that.
sweet.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm sure we'll like do a podcast on mental health eventually, but like I've definitely dealt with like really bad depressive episodes for like years now. And I've never had anxiety. Anxiety is new, but I'll take anxiety over the depression I was feeling any fucking day because I think there's like
same.
easier ways to manage like, okay, like calm down, breathing techniques, writing, whatever, therapy even. But depression's like very hard to like crawl out of. And so like, I don't know, I just feel like this recent, I guess just like an inner peace with myself where I'm like, you're doing what you can and like life's
all
going to
you can
happen
do.
how it's meant to happen. And like the people that are coming in or out, it's like meant to be that way right now. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself for how much more positive I'm looking at life,
I love
which
that.
is good.
And I think that's the thing about growing and focusing on your mental health is that people assume that once you start working on yourself that your issues are going to go away completely, and they don't. So I most likely am always going to have a tinge of anxiety in my life, and Kendall is going to be a little bit more prone to being depressed.
Yeah.
But what happens is when you first start struggling with it and you're not actually putting any attention on it, it takes you so much longer to get out of it.
Yeah.
And then the more you work on it, it's shorter. So
It's
maybe you have
crazy.
an episode
Yeah.
every single week, and then it's only every 2 weeks, and then it's once a month. Like that's progress. And what I like to tell my binge eating clients is like, you're not going to go from not being a binge eater to just completely not
Yeah.
being a binge eater, but they are going to spread out and be a little bit less frequent. And that's what happens is like, I don't have anxiety episodes like every single day all the time. Now it's just like every so often. And
Yeah.
now I know what to do because
Yeah.
I'm equipped to deal with it. So that's the thing is like these things don't typically go away. And I'm truly a believer that whatever it is that we struggle with or have struggled with the most, they never completely go away because they're there in the back of your mind to show you that, hey, you've gone through this thing and you've gotten through it. Because if it's just like completely wiped away, then there's that less gratitude that you have for it. Like, for example, Zach will most likely always have like a tinge of struggling with porn addiction. Like maybe he has thoughts or maybe he has like images, but it's always there to keep you in the back of your mind to kind of humble you.
Well, like I wouldn't be so appreciative of the life I have right now if I didn't go through the terrible, terrible depressions.
Exactly.
But now I can be like, hey, I'm not depressed, and I'm like really grateful that I'm not. And I've always struggled where when I do have highs, putting pressure on life and on myself and on everything around me to stay high. And I'm like, life goes up and down. Like when it dips, that doesn't mean I have to dip all the way down into like a deep dark hole. Like that means I can just like have a bad day or two and then like, okay, we'll go back.
Yeah. I think that we all have seasons. Like I like to think of life as seasons. Like we have seasons where we're pushing and we're striving. Like for me, it's very clear when it's bodybuilding versus off season. Like bodybuilding's my season of like pushing physically. And then in my off season, it's kind of like pushing mentally and in a way I do it with both, but we have seasons of like when we're pushing and then we need chill and then we push and then we chill, because if you're at 100% all the time, most likely you're gonna crash.
That's me right now.
And that's what's happened to us. So.
No, that's
everyone hits burnout.
Well, that was great, guys.
Yeah, no, that was good catching up.
It was
my
great.
Anxiety went down as we progressed because I realized that you guys see, usually I'm the one that like can carry the organization of it because that's how I am, but you guys helped me learn how to like try and be more go with the flow.
Heck yeah.
So
it's all about balance.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to this girl chat. And as always, we love you all so much.
Thank you.
And you are more powerful than you think. Bye. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Know Your Power podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please make sure you're subscribed so you never miss an episode. And if you believe we deserve it, make sure to leave a review and rate the show. Love you. Bye.